surroundings of Frostgrave. Some more stuff, some more creatures for the Frostgrave. So I start with at the back. I've done all sorts of manufacturers, all sorts of miniature ranges for this. One thing I haven't done a great deal of is the actual official North Star stuff. But these two at the back are, so we've got here a flesh construct and a stone golem. I picked these up the other week at the Games Expo. And yeah, so you've seen me doing quite a lot of stone stuff lately. I've been doing that mossy green something. This one, something about him made me want him to paint him orangey looking. I'm not a huge fan of Marvel superheroes. I don't know a great deal about it, to be honest. But I just thought, yeah, it looks a bit like the Thing. Let's paint him a bit like the Thing, because why the dickens not? It's a really, really simple paint job, and just a single colour on a base, and that took me no time at all. This one, quite similar. I gave him a Near Eastern skin tone, basically because I had the Near Eastern triad from Foundry and wanted to give it a go. It's again a very sort of simple model, very simple paint job, just a few shades brown, a few bits picked out. Didn't take very long at all either. These are a couple of imps, and far from being recentish North Star figures, these are both extremely old. I remember these from the old days of me collecting Citadel figures. I'm not sure I had either of these, but these are the old Chaos Familiars, this time painted up as imps. And again, this is a dual purpose thing. Imps can be summoned, imps can appear on the encounter table as well. So I think this one in the old days was called the Mystery Imp, and I painted him up red and purple, a bit like He-Man's mate. I can't quite remember, a bit after my time. Quite like the green tail contrasting against his red robe. But yeah, He-Man's mate there, and this one I think is called Skeletal Imp. As I say, these are probably date from the 80s, I'm pretty certain they do. Very, very old figures, but rather nice. There's quite a lot of charm to them, and yeah, rather like those. They're all rather splendid. Now, I've been totting up things. I've been sort of keeping track of how I'm getting through the encounters table. I've got about a dozen or so models to go to complete it. Several of which I own, a few which I have yet to buy. But without actually getting everything out and counting stuff, I think I've painted the Wizard and Apprentice, about a dozen soldiers, 3 dogs, so the good guys, about 17 figures, 12 bits of treasure, and then 40 odd monsters. Or, well, when I say monsters, I mean ranging in size from this tiny little chap to the wacky great big trolls, and still with a frost giant to come, so stuff might get even bigger. But that takes me to 70 odd figures so far in this project, which I hadn't really considered. I just thought, yeah, that box is quite a big box, and I'm sure they're filling it quite nicely. But yeah, 70 odd, that's quite good. I'm going to complete the encounter table before doing a group photo, but do a group photo I will, because I think it would be nice for me just to sort of get everything out, have a look at it, pat myself on the back, think, yeah, that's quite a lot of stuff you've painted there. Because generally speaking, I'll paint something, film it, and then put it in a box, and not quite forget about it, but often I'm not going to get the whole thing out. Certainly for the monster table on Frostgrave, you're not going to get the whole thing out, unlike an army. It's just some stuff that you might use in a game, possibly. But there we go, so yeah, about 70 odd down, and about a dozen or so to go. So that'll do for now. Thank you very much for watching. I will be back soon with some Frostgrave. You might see me do some Arcworld. I'll be back soon with some Arcworld as well. So yeah, thanks for watching. I ate it dead. I'll no doubt speak to you soon. Ta-ra!